Welcome back, everybody. It is definitely my day of reckoning now. Let's put on my chords. I am at 310 and 74, so I am going to, I screenshotted that. I really wanted to remember my beautiful mushroom place that I came to before I almost died. That was just really important to me to document and to keep for my memories. You know, guys, I hope we've made a lot of memories during this season. I hope to do another season. But yeah, I'm gonna go die now.
Oh, got him. Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh. Watch out. Be careful. Be careful.
Potter, and I am walking into the dark forest to meet Lord Voldemort, and I know I need to die. I've got one Philosopher's Stone right here, Stone of Resurrection, but other than that, I don't have anything except the love in my heart, which is all some people need to get by. So there's that. And I'm going to get my coordinates and then turn this off. 192. So I'm going in the right direction. This way. And this way. Let me just walk off a cliff. 173. Okay, so this way. So turning these off now in case I run into someone. I'm really not good at fighting with them on. This is it. I definitely feel like Harry Potter walking into the forest to meet my fate. Hagrid would be there waiting for me, and he'd be like, "No, Harry, why are you here?" And I would be like, I have to meet Lord Voldemort. This is what has to happen. I know it. I know that this is what has to happen, and I'm okay with it. I've made my peace. Okay, I want to quickly cross the water. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Shouldn't be in water right now. What am I at? Okay, so I'm coming here to meet my fate now, and hopefully battle, and hopefully win, but probably die, because I don't even have a diamond sword. And I really feel like someone's going to sneak up on me and kill me. Is this a horse? Oh gosh. Tell me your secrets, horse chestnut. Throwback to some people who are watching. Okay, I'm not really sure what to do now. What are my chords? D222, 36. So this way, and a little this way, maybe? No. A little bit this way. A little bit rock and roll. 238, 237, 16. Yep, this is it. I don't know how I got off that much. Oh. I don't need to eat. I keep eating like, oh my gosh, I'm down one hunger. I'm shifting now, man. Actually, I guess not now. I'm like still a ways. Am I 200 blocks away now? Yeah, I was really going in the wrong direction. In fact, I think I need to be going this way a little. Nope, wrong way. This way a little. Nope, definitely wrong way. What the heck? Okay, this way. Wow, computer brightness. Did you just want to be down for the whole game? Are you kidding? Is that true? Now, the real thing that stinks is that I don't have arrows. I'm just going to have to go in for the fight, and I'm probably just going to get killed by arrows on the way in. That's what really stinks. I'm going to go to high ground. Oh, someone built something here. Ooh. I'm like anticipating the worst now. Like, am I going to light myself on fire? Like, how embarrassingly am I going to die? That's what I want to know at this point. Like, how bad is it going to be? Really bad or just a little bit bad? Like, decent. Like, good job, Stacy. Or just like, man, all that and you just lit yourself on fire and poured lava on yourself and died. That would be an untimely end for sure. I'm going to come up in this tree and squat, even though I'm not hidden at all. I'm at 90-36, so I need to go 34, 88, 87, 33 this way. Okay, so this is it, guys. I'm surely it's almost 0-0 as we speak. Is that a person over there? I think that's a person. That's the fight. That's the fight right there. That's the fight right there. I've got to get down there. I've got to get down there. What's he at? What's he at health-wise? He's still at 10. Shoot! Heart is pumping. Heart is pumping. Creeper! Creeper damage. Creeper damage is the way that I went. Yo. Hi. Shoot! Don't shoot me! No, I'm on fire. I died. I died so fast. Good game. That ended so quickly. Death by a creeper and then like 2 sword hits. Oh, I'm like shaking. Oh gosh, and my eye itches for some reason now. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry that I didn't pull it home. And that I died so darn quickly. Yeah, I died. And there is my season. Hey guys, what is up? Instead of filling this video with a black screen to get it to the 20 minutes, I thought I would take this opportunity to do a little post-game discussion for all of you. There are 2 things that I want to apologize for right off the bat. The first being the terrible quality of these videos. Now, if you are a longtime subscriber to this channel, you know then that I have been struggling with my very old MacBook Pro, which I spilled orange juice on several years ago. But certainly if you are new to the channel, or if you are not subscribed and you are coming here because you watched all of the other UHC perspectives, you have probably noticed that my videos were way worse quality than the ones that you're used to on those other channels. And for that, I definitely apologize. It's definitely time to invest in some equipment, so that's what I am doing right now. And I'm excited to get everything new. I'm going to be doing, you know, obviously some survival games. I'm excited to see how my performance is when I'm actually not lagging and recording with like 7 FPS. I might actually win some more games. And I'm going to be doing a modded single player that I'm so excited about. And I'm also going to be doing a big collab series that I can't wait for you guys to check out. So if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. The quality of the videos are going to be getting much, much better, I promise. That was apology number 1. Apology number 2 is more for the people who have been subscribed to me since the beginning. And what I want to say is that I'm really sorry for doubting my abilities so much during this series. I've been reading all of the comments, and I know how much some of you were bothered by the fact that I kept saying things like, I'm going to die. I definitely understand that it was super frustrating, especially if you are like a fan of mine. Like, how terrible is that to have your, like, the person that you're rooting for be like, well, I'm gonna die. I get that, and I'm really, really sorry about that. It won't ever happen again. But what I do kind of want to say about that in my defense is that, you know, these were all filmed, all of these episodes were filmed in one 3.5 hour block. So there's no time in between the episodes, even though you guys had a lot of time to think about, you know, check out the different perspectives, see how everyone else is doing. I myself, while filming it, did not have that ability. It was such an honor to play with these guys. I watch all of their videos, and I know how great of players they are. And so my perspective coming into this really was, I am going to die. And I'm really, really happy that I kind of, you know, was able to fit in and play, you know, not a similar game to what they played, but, you know, I kept up. I didn't completely embarrass myself until the very end, but we'll get to that in a minute. So seeing as that was my perspective going in, it was very difficult to change that perspective mid-game and to, you know, realize, oh wait, you know, some really good players are getting knocked out. I have a chance here. So that's what I have to say about that. Again, I'm really, really sorry to the people who are like, you know, thanks for thanks for basically giving up. I don't think that that's exactly what I did, and I want to kind of talk through the final moments in a bit, as well as just kind of talking about the things that I did right and the things that I definitely did wrong. First of all, the things that I did right, I have to say that one of the things that I'm most proud about is that I was the last person to take any type of damage. That to me still blows my mind, because there are definitely players that took damage without getting into like combat with someone. Sure, I didn't see that many mobs, but like, hey, you can't take that away from me. No matter what you say, I still was the last person standing out of 24 people to take damage. And that, I think, is really, really, you know, I'm proud of that accomplishment right there. Transitioning into what I did wrong, the first thing that I did wrong was that I was just too darn slow. Basically, speed was to blame here. A lot of you, you know, said that I was camping. And I would kind of disagree with that, because my, you know, if you watch the episodes on my channel, I'm really not saying, okay, this is my strategy, is to stay underground for as long as possible. I know a lot of the other players thought, you know, because I wasn't taking damage, like maybe I had just dug a hole and like gone AFK. But that wasn't the case. If you watch me, I am continuously doing the same stuff that the other players were doing. I'm just doing it at a much, much slower pace. And that was one of the things that I think definitely hurt me in the end. And if I get to do another UHC, I would try to be just a lot faster. Okay, continuing on with the things that I did wrong, I think it was a huge, huge error in judgment to not prioritize getting a bow and arrows. I know that I'm actually pretty decent with a bow, and so that should have never been a question of whether I would get a bow or not. I should have made it a priority to, once I had full iron armor, go up to the surface at nighttime and kill enough spiders to make a bow. That was a huge, huge, I don't want to say game changer, but you know, I definitely think I could have maybe put up a little bit better of a fight at the end if I had had a bow, and it was just really silly on my part to think that I didn't need one, knowing how bad I am at PvP. Okay, so let's talk about the final fight, because honestly, guys, this was just so typical Stacy. What I didn't plan on, well, there were a bunch of things I didn't plan on. The first was it taking so long to get to 0-0. I thought that I would be able to get there and hide in a tree or something for a while. Obviously, the fight was starting as soon as I got there, and what I didn't count on was the terrain. The 1.7 terrain for 0-0 being such a rocky, hilly biome. That was definitely not expected. And so one of my biggest challenges was trying to get down that mountain quickly without taking fall damage. What should have happened is once I realized that, hey, I'm not able to get down this mountain quick enough, Devin is dead now, I need to, regroup and hide and come up with a plan for killing Joe now. That's what I should have done. But creeper. First of all, the biome was laggy. A lot of other players said that the biome was laggy for them too. It was definitely laggier than other biomes, like where I had been caving. Combined with the fact that I just have such a bad computer. I mean, Grazer even said, definitely having a different computer would have probably meant that you would have avoided getting blown up by a creeper, because honestly, I should have just been able to get away from that darn thing. If you watch the replay, you see that I'm actually lagging while I'm eating my golden apple. At that point, it was like, okay, let's just rush into the fight because you have your absorption hearts. The other thing I want to talk about, which I think a lot of you, might have an issue with, is that I really struggled with feeling worthy of winning UHC in a sense. I almost felt like it would be a joke if I had won. Because all of these amazing players had died, and then I just swoop in at the end and take the win. I would have felt really, really undeserving. As soon as Devin died, I just thought like, well, I need to not drag this out because people will be mad because, here I am basically just like, have no chance, and I'm not going to prolong this. So I know that that's the wrong attitude, but I'm just letting you guys know that that's really where I was in my head. Now, let's be honest. If it had come down to me and Devin, it might have been a different story. I can kind of picture what would have happened. I'm kidding. Kind of. But I definitely think that we would have maybe taken a bit more of a beat before we had to fight each other, but not so with Joe. I mean, it was an immediate fight. When Joe says Stacy ? I thought he had spotted me, but it turns out he was just saying that in chat because he had killed Devin and we were the only two people left. And so I decided to type back to him. I think I had this like weird thinking that it would be similar to a MCSG game where it would be like, okay, get ready. All right, 3, 2, 1. And no, it's UHC. It's a free-for-all. Like, you just need to kill each other. So as soon as I start typing that, he starts shooting me with arrows. I know he felt bad. He Skyped me afterwards and he said that he felt bad. He didn't mean, and if you watch his video, he says like, oh crap, I didn't mean to make her type. Basically, before you know it, I'm getting hit with arrows, and then he jumps behind me, but if you watch my perspective, you see that I don't even really see him jump behind me because of lag. So all of a sudden, I'm on fire, which I wasn't sure if that was like from my flint and steel, totally possible, or if he had used a flint and steel. I didn't really think that he had fire aspect on his sword. And then I didn't realize I was taking hits from behind. I thought it was just the fire. So it all ended pretty quickly and pretty, it was a pretty amazing fail, in my opinion. But of course, nothing less than I think you would expect on this channel. If I had, taken a minute to assess the situation now that Devin was dead, and if I hadn't gotten blown up by a creeper, maybe things would have been different, but at the end of the day, Tofu was stacked, guys. By killing the people who had killed the people who had killed the people, he had inherited the perfect sword, which I referred on his channel, or on Dole's channel, I commented, I called it the Elder Wand. Because seriously, it was the most powerful sword in the game. He had Prot 2 armor. The sword was from Dole. The armor was from Rusher. He had that crazy bow from Russia as well. So honestly, like, come on. I mean, yes, I could have done things much, much differently, but I think the outcome at the end of the day would have been the same, and I'm totally fine with that. Second place in UHC Season 5, like, come on, guys. I'm so excited. And I really, really want to thank you all for your support and for the views. I mean, you guys have made this such an amazing experience. The episodes have been doing so well. I'm so excited to, like, keep doing content like this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!